You've all heard the saying, and it's true by the way, that 10% of the life insurance agents write 90% of the life insurance. Guys, if every single life insurance agent did the 3 things that I am going to address and talk about today and actually took today's training and applied it, we'd see totally different equations on the amount of life insurance written per agent. Before we start, please give the video a thumbs up, and we do suggest subscribing if you're a new viewer. We're putting out life insurance sales content and training videos just like this all the time. Number 1, make it a habit of listening to a recording of yourself making your sales presentation to a live prospect every single week. And guys, by the way, if you'd like a copy of both a life insurance telesales presentation script and my objections and rebuttals cheat sheet, stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to show you how to get both of these for yourself. I know that nobody wants to listen to a 30, 45, maybe hour recording of themselves. I don't want to hear myself for that long at all either, trust me. But it can be a game changer, and it will be a game changer if you just do what it takes to become a strong closer. Most people think they already sound just fine. I'm fine, I'm sure I am. The problem is, it's the leads. It's not me. Guys, I am telling you that this is not true. You are most likely the problem, and at least in some ways, and you got to solve it, or at least better yourself either way to get better, to make more money, to help more people. The very first time that I listened to a recording of myself making a sales presentation, it was upsetting. I just wasn't very clear. I was also very monotone and kind of boring sounding, which, by the way, is the kiss of death when it comes to selling life insurance. While you're listening to your recording, take notes on what you can and must do better and change it like immediately. Do you actually sound smooth and professional? Are you strong on the phone, or do you sound a little maybe whiny or unsure of yourself, insecure? Do you have really, really good tonality? Do you sound like the ultimate professional in your industry that every client should be fighting for to have as their life insurance agent? If not, then you need to listen to one of your recordings every single week until you become that person. Number 2, master the art of building rapport. Guys, this is where even some of the best sounding life insurance agents often fail. You can sound smooth and professional, but if you're not skilled at building rapport, and if you don't take the time to really build enough rapport with every single one of the people that you present to, you're going to always be kind of average, or most likely, I hate to say it, below average. And guys, in our industry, even average kind of sucks. Now we're getting into opinion. That's just my opinion. Maybe that's a video I need to make on a different day. There's all kinds of books out there on sales and building rapport and different ways to learn how to do it, including using neuro-linguistic programming, otherwise known as NLP. Number 3, doing the work and making a sufficient amount of dials in order to get in multiple sales presentations each and every day. Hold on and just hear me out. Don't shoot the messenger. Most of you guys watching this video will not do what it takes to be successful at life insurance sales. So just allow me to give you a very transparent perspective on really what that means and what you got to do if you actually expect to earn, let's say, $100,000 a year. Your typical successful life insurance agent will end up making more like 300 to potentially over 400 dials per day through their CRM, their system, or maybe even through a speed dialer. Yes, this is the actual norm in our industry. I know my agents don't have to make that many dials due to our preset appointments and exclusive leads funnel, but they still have to do really around half of that if they expect to earn, $100,000 to $200,000 a year. The number 1 reason for life insurance agent failure is that they realize that this isn't as easy as they thought or hoped that it would be. The assumption is that the problem, again, is the leads, and it's not them. And what most agents will do over and over is they'll move their contracts from one agency to another, just hoping that the training's going to be better over at this place, and there's going to be the magic formula here, and that the leads are going to be pretty awesome and different. Then eventually they kind of come to and realize that it's not that. something's wrong, I'm not sure what it is. And they have a hard time internalizing it. And then what happens is those are the agents that'll move again to another agency, hoping that it's even going to be a better lead. What's the saying? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Guys, just do these 3 things and watch your sales number go up like immediately, like now, starting today. 1, master the art of building rapport. 2, do the work on yourself that's necessary to be great. You know, you have to put in work on yourself and you can't settle for less. 3, do the necessary activities needed for success. Insurance, life insurance sales is an activity-based business. And yet my experience, having trained over 1,000 life insurance agents, is that most life insurance agents are so darn lazy that they won't even put in 5 hours of dial and talk time per day. The rare and the few of us who expect to earn, a couple $100,000 a year will actually put in those 8 to 10 hours per day, which is kind of normal. Doing the dials, making the sales presentations. And when I was young, I realized that there wasn't anything that someone else could do that I couldn't learn how to do. Now, I'm not saying that I can throw a football like Tom Brady, but anybody can throw a football, or at least learn how to. Let me just address one last important thing before I close. The better that you get at building rapport and building value during your life insurance sales presentation, the fewer objections that you're going to get like 30 or 40 minutes later when you go in for the close. And I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like most of the people watching this video think that they're pretty good at building rapport, and you probably aren't. I'm telling you, this is a relationship sale and business and industry. When someone fills out a lead form requesting information and a quote on a specific life insurance product, there is no reason for you not to be able to close half of those people that you present to. And of course, this is for anybody who puts in the work, who actually tries to better themselves, to become better and better, like constantly. And the problem is usually, again, not the upline, it's not the training, it's not the leads, guys. The only reason you're not a top producer right now, if you're watching this video, is because you haven't done what it takes yet to become your best self. Pretty much anybody watching this video can step up and change. Trust me, I was terrible when I first started sales. When I first got into my first sales industry, and then when I first got into life insurance sales. Awful. Anybody can do it and develop the skill set. If I can, you can, and become an actually amazing life insurance agent. If you'd like a copy of the life insurance telesales presentation script and the objections and rebuttals cheat sheet that I mentioned way at the beginning of the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information on working with me on our exclusive leads and preset appointments platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there or get on that headset, whatever happens, just make sure that you do something good for someone else today. Happy hunting.